Well, hello. Welcome to the Berry Bunch. This is our second live stream of the day. We wanted to do this just to tell you about what we've been doing, what's gone on, what are the changes, all that kind of stuff. So I'm joined by Peter because Joe is sort of off camera. She's in the room, but she's not very well. She's looking a little bit ill, but she's had a cold. Anyway, she's here. But Peter is here. Keeping me company, which is really, really good. So we're going to take about 10-15 minutes. We're going to tell you what's been going on, tell you what's happened, share some stuff about the website, which is kind of exciting, and go from there. So how are you doing, Peter?
I'm doing all right, I think.
You're doing all right. It's very quiet on there. If that's about 3/4, dude. About 3/4? Oh, okay. If it's really, really quiet, we're sorry about that. What's the volume like there, Nathan? Is it about right? It's good. It's looking good. Might be quiet for Stephen. If you can't hear us, let us know.
You can tell this is very professional.
Very professional, and we're doing this live. So, let me take you through what's happened. So, 3 years ago, we started as the Berry Bunch. And we've been doing this for 3 years. And over those 3 years, we have grown to about 750 videos that we've produced for you. 1,435 posts, and the last 2 months of work, basically, we've created a new website.
Yeah.
Which Peter was a part of. It wasn't just me. Me, Peter, and Nathan in particular. I spent a lot of time moving everything across to the new website, which is kind of cool. So that's what we've been doing. I've got to say, Hub Digital is the company that have been working with us with the website. They've been absolutely superb. Can't recommend them highly enough. So that's what we've been doing. But the biggest change to say is this, that we were berrybunch.family and we still are. We're a family and we're the Berry Bunch. One big difference, however, is that now we are berrybunch.org, which is super exciting. The difference is there. If you try and say berrybunch.family, it's quite hard to know if that's a domain name. So we went with berrybunch.org because it's a bit more recognizable. That's about it.
Yeah. I
Simple.
think it sounds a bit better as well.
It sounds a bit better as well. You heard it here first from a 12-year-old. So that's what we've been going on about. And that's what we've been doing. So berrybunch.family will still work. If you put berrybunch.family into a web browser, you will still go to our brand new website. The only difference is it looks awesome. It's awesomer.
I don't think that's the word, but yeah, it's more awesome.
It's a word now. Have I missed anything there so far? Are we in target so far? Cool. Okay, so I'll give you that next one. He's my card holder. So, professional, pucker, everything. So, here's what you can do. To get the best out of the website, we thought we'd try and tell you a little bit about how the website works. Have we seen the old website yet? Oh, let's have a quick look at the old website. It was more slick this morning, I think, more prepared. So there's the old website. That's what it used to look like. That's now gone, officially gone. And then we can have a look at what we've got now. That's now what you're going to see. So when you go to the new website, that's what you're going to find. You can either put in berrybunch.family or berrybunch.org. You'll still go to the same website, which is kind of funky. I forgot about that, didn't I? Sorry, Nathan. Right, so read, watch, and listen. This is the biggest thing about the website. We've sort of used it before, but we've made more of a thing of it. So if you come to the website, how do you make the most out of our website? Well, read, watch, and listen. If you go to read, it's stuff that you can read. It's not super complicated, this part, don't worry. If you read it, it could be Testimony Tuesday, where we talk about amazing things that God has done because God is alive and he's at work today. Another thing could be Testimony Tuesday, and also Joe's Lord of the Rings inspired posts. So if you're into the Lord of the Rings, Joe writes some posts that are inspired around that because you read them, they come under the read tab. Also the newsletter. Is the newsletter good?
Yeah, the news is good.
Yes, you can't sign up for it yet. That's still a work in progress. It's nearly there. But that's been done. The best thing you'll be able to do in the future, we'll let you know when, is you can sign up for the newsletter. You can actually sign up now, but there's nothing coming out yet. But hey, we get in there. So read, watch, and listen is the best thing. Because if you go to one of those, it'll tell you where to go. Is there a graphic for that, Nath? There you go. Read, watch, and listen. You click on one of those, it takes you to a bunch of stuff. The watch tab, that's the biggest bit. That's where we've got nearly 750 videos. I think it's 738 as of today. But anyway, what else can we tell you? Right, so how we do what we do. A big heart and passion for us is not just about us creating videos, but actually it's about us enabling you to do something the same too, to be inspired by what we do. So we've spent quite a bit of time. We've got 2 pages on the website under the read tab, because it's reading, and it's all about how we do it. Where do these microphones go? What do they get plugged into? How is it we're converting what we see in the studio for you to see at home? How do we do those things? We've written it all out, so you can do that as well, and you can learn from what we've done, because you want to share this information with you. More stuff using our resources, yes, because everything we do is usable by you, for you, in your situation. We'll come back onto that in a moment. But the whole point of everything we do is not just about us creating stuff, but it's creating usable stuff. So if you go under the watch heading, for example, you'll find some legacy things, some older stuff, archived stuff. Still great material. Maybe it'll inspire you to do better. One more thing. We've been really well supported in the last 3 years. We've got some great folks on board who have paid in literally financially into what we do to support us in our work. So these T-shirts were bought by a really kind friend, one of the supporters of our ministry. The camera that you're watching us through, that was a gift from somebody else. The computer was a gift from somebody else to help our ministry. So we've had all these gifts, which is amazing, which helps us to keep going. So we've had some great donations and support. That's even easier. So we've got supporters on Patreon, which is great. We've got people who like to use paypal.me, that's fine. But it's even easier and better now, because if you head over to the website, berrybunch.org, you find the Support Us page, which is under the About Us section. You can stay on the website and make a donation from anywhere in the world. It's really super simple. That's really, really good. One big thing. So we use Vimeo for our videos. The videos is the center of all we do, really. You can use YouTube to watch stuff, but Vimeo is where it's at because it's so much better quality. You can see the quality, can't you?
I think so, yeah.
YouTube's pretty good, I have to be honest, but Vimeo is much, much better because we get much more control over making sure it's the best quality possible, which is why you need to come to the website to watch the video, because you get to watch it in the best possible context. There's closed captions, subtitles, transcriptions. There's the ease of downloading. You go onto a web page, you scroll down when there's a video, you can find the download button. It lets you download the video super easily so you can reuse it. And the other really big thing is that you can use this website on your mobile just as easily as you can on a computer, which is really good. So what do we mean, Peter, by for free and for all?
Well, it means it will always be free and you'll never have to pay for it.
That's it, fairly simply. We have a big passion and a heart to make what we do available to others to inspire you to help God's kingdom. And as Joe would say, there's never going to be a paywall, not here with the Berry Bunch. What do we mean by that? Well, you're not going to be able to use the videos and then suddenly find, oh, now I've got to pay. We don't work that way. If it's free now, it'll always be free. That's the deal. So what does it mean? It means no paywall. It means that the videos are there for you to download. If it's on the website, you can use it, and it's free for you to use. It's great if you want to let us know you're using it. That's super encouraging. Having said that, you don't have to. Not an essential. So who is the Berry Bunch for? Well, we could say it's for everybody. That's actually true, but that's a bit broad. Do you not think?
Yeah, it's a bit too broad.
Bit too broad. So who would you say the website's for? Give me somebody that the website's suitable for.
Won't be suitable for like teenagers.
Okay, so why is it suitable for teenagers?
Because Stephen and Nathan do their own stuff, which is called Endurance.
Yep, and they're teenagers, so they're making stuff for people who are youth, as somebody once said. So yeah, that's for teenagers. We've also got Marriage Matters, which is a podcast that Joe and I do. When we celebrated our 25th anniversary a couple of years ago, we wanted to do something to share some of our experiences, some of the history, some of what we've learned, and pass it on. So we created Marriage Matters. So that's a podcast and it's a video. You're looking at me.
Oh, yeah, so Alan got in touch and he says the new picture looks like a Nathan picture.
Looks like a Nathan picture. Which looks like a Nathan picture?
The one on the new website.
Haha, it's one of mine, actually.
Yeah.
I actually created, organised it and made it happen. So there, that was a me thing. Thank you, Alan. It does look good, though. It does look like Nathan did it, but he got his skill from me. I passed it on. So who else is it ordeal for? If you're in a church or you want some resources, perhaps you're doing children's work, home church, whatever, then some of our resources are perfectly ideal for you because you can use them where you are. They're all perfectly suitable to be streamed and used exactly as they are. Everything's copyright free, royalty free, because we use material that we can reuse, that you can reuse. That's the whole point. families. We've got stuff like Dave the dog. How would you describe Dave the dog? What is it he does? What does he bring?
A little dog, I suppose, with orange hair brings some lightheartedness and helps us in his own way to understand Bible verses and stuff.
Yeah, so Dave the dog we use is a really great tool. He comes in, he helps us in the studio. He works with Joe mostly, and they tell Bible stories, which is really good because he brings his own spin. He asks the questions that everybody wants to ask, but no one would dare. But Dave does. That's what Dave the dog does. So the other thing to say, everything we do, it's Bible-based. It's whole family safe because we're a whole family that get involved. So we want to make it suitable for us as it is for you. We've got another card. If this was a sermon, you'd be relieved to know this is the last one. It's okay. So, exciting changes. If you were trying to get onto our WordPress blog, we've got a really, really lovely community of people who are from WordPress, a really good blogging community. In fact, we've got something called the Council of Elrond. These are people from around the world, godly people who help us, encourage us, hold us to be accountable, to keep steering us in the right path. They've all come through WordPress. We love WordPress as a community. You may notice that WordPress doesn't exist right now for us. I can't say it's a glitch so much as it was an unfortunate possibility that has happened. So it's not gone. It's still there. You're still subscribed to us, to something that isn't there. So we're waiting for WordPress.com to do their thing. That may take a day or two, and our WordPress will come back. There is a new blog for that. That's not a problem. It is there, honest. Trust me. You just can't see it yet. So we're going to do things slightly differently. To normally put videos everywhere, because we want you to get the most out of the videos and make it as easy as possible for you to use them. The only place you can really watch the videos properly is going to be on our website, barrybunch.org. You can also see them on YouTube, which is fine. However, if you see any of our stuff on Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, Dingdash, that's it, then it'll put you a little link to go back to the website, to that particular post, that particular video. So you can watch it in the best quality possible. That's why we've done it that way. So, podcasts. If you're into podcasting, you can listen to much of what we do on a podcast. So Marriage Matters Endurance, 60 seconds video, my teaching stuff, and my Andy B videos all go to a podcast, so you can listen to those. In fact, we started that again tonight. They've started once more, which is exciting. That's about it. So what else can we tell you? Was there a graphic, Nathan, I've missed? No graphics. Wasn't there a social media one? There we go. So that's the social medias where you can find us. If you can't find us on WordPress, don't fear, it will come back. It is sitting there. I could give you a link, but it's a bit complicated. It's berrybunchfamily.wordpress, but you can't sign into it at the moment. But that's coming. It looks quite good. Honest, it's coming. So thank you for being a part of us. Have you got any thoughts, Peter?
No, I don't think so. I think we've prepared Berry Bunch, and I think it's getting better now.
It's getting better. So we started with nothing. We started with no videos. Our first video was a bit embarrassing. We've just got one. We wanted to be a resource bank. Now we've got 735 in 3 years, 1,400 posts because I counted. Well, I checked the figures. And that's what we've done. That's what God's grace has brought us to. And we want to carry on getting better and better. This website is an amazing gift to us. It should free a lot of time. Might be a few little glitches, a few little, foibles here and there. Bear with us. But the website works. If you go to berrybunch.family or berrybunch.org, you go to the new website and it all works, which is kind of super exciting. So that's quicker than this morning.
Yeah.
Have I missed anything I haven't said this morning?
I don't think so. I think you've summed it all up.
I got it all. Thank you for being part of this journey so far. I'm excited to see where this goes in the future. Not a clue, but it's very exciting. So for that's for us. That's it. Thank you for watching this, whether it's live or later. Thank you, Alan, for joining us. And have a look at the website, explore, enjoy. If you find anything that's not working, could you let us know? That would be really helpful. We've checked and checked. There should be nothing major. Okay, WordPress to one side. That's not my fault. There should be nothing major, but yes, it's all good, really, honestly. So that's it, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Go and explore the website, see what you can find. Lots more material is coming your way. Marriage Matters is starting a week on Saturday. Endurance is back this weekend. Day of the Dog starts back next week on a Wednesday. Testimony Tuesday's coming back. A Brief Pause with Andy B is back. Andy B 2-minute videos is back. Testimony Tuesday. The Lord of the Rings post will be coming back. All these things are coming back, which is very exciting in the next days and weeks. The other thing, by the way, I forgot this. If you look on the website, you scroll all the way to the bottom, there's a thing called calendar, and you can see what's scheduled to come up. So if you're thinking, where can I next hear the Berry Bunch and get my fix of the Berry Bunch, you can look at the calendar and it tells you what's next. Simples. Thank you for joining us tonight. Have a good night wherever you are in the world. God bless. Take care. Bye from me.
And bye from me.
Bye for now.